Hi there, welcome to the Data Lab Work Channel. Today, I will talk about cybercrime in Mizoram and the challenges, trends, and solutions. Have you ever been a victim of cybercrime? It's a question that, unfortunately, an increasingly large number of people are answering with a resounding yes. Cybercrime is a growing concern worldwide, and Mizoram, a northeastern state in India, is not immune to this threat. This report provides a comprehensive analysis of cybercrime in Mizoram, focusing on various aspects such as online investment scams, fraudulent bank account activities, defamation on social networking sites, phishing attacks, phone recharge hoaxes, copyright violations, and the sale of fraudulent products. These cybercriminals are constantly developing complex schemes to trick unsuspecting victims into parting with their hard-earned money. It also explores the challenges faced in combating cybercrime and proposes strategies for prevention and enforcement. Despite our best efforts to stay informed and vigilant, the sad reality is that anyone can fall victim to these scams and cybercrimes. Mizoram, known for its natural beauty and cultural diversity, is facing a rising tide of cybercrime. While the state has made significant strides in embracing technology and the internet, it has also become a fertile ground for cybercriminals. This report aims to shed light on the various forms of cybercrime prevalent in Mizoram, the challenges faced in tackling them, and potential solutions. Online investment scams. Online investment scams are one of the most common cybercrimes in Mizoram. Scammers target unsuspecting individuals with promises of high returns on investments. Victims are lured into investing their hard-earned money, only to discover that the promised returns are fictitious. Despite numerous complaints to authorities, these scams persist due to the difficulty in tracing perpetrators who often operate from outside Mizoram. Purchasing bank accounts for fraudulent activities. Purchasing bank accounts for fraudulent activities is the purchase of bank accounts for fraudulent purposes, and it is very alarming. Fraudsters buy bank account details from innocent village people, and due to poverty, without much thinking, some people open bank account and sell those in low cost, say rupees 1,000, and the fraudster then sell them on the dark web or use them to carry out unauthorized transactions or money laundering. Then it is very difficult for authorities to trace, as the investigation only stop on the innocent village people. Defamation on social networking sites. Defamation on social networking sites and cyberbullying on social networking sites have become rampant in Mizoram. False allegations, offensive content are commonplace. Victims often find it challenging to seek redress, as tracing the culprits can be complex, and legal recourse is limited. Phishing attacks and forwarding phishing messages. Phishing attacks involve tricking individuals into revealing personal or financial information through deceptive emails or messages. Just clicking links received from spammer and scammer are dangerous as falling from a mountaintop. Mizoram has witnessed an increase in phishing attempts, with scammers often forwarding malicious messages that lead users to phishing sites. These attacks are successful due to a lack of awareness and education on how to identify phishing attempts. Phone recharge offer hoaxes. Scammers often exploit the popularity of phone recharge offers to deceive individuals in Mizoram. Victims are enticed with promises of free or discounted recharges, but in reality, their personal and financial information is compromised. These hoaxes continue to thrive due to a lack of awareness. Copyright violations. The digital age has seen an increase in copyright violations in Mizoram. Individuals and businesses are frequently victims of intellectual property theft, affecting creators, artists, and entrepreneurs. But what exactly is the current status in the context of copyright violations? Limited enforcement mechanisms and awareness contribute to this issue. Sale of fraudulent products. Sellers on platforms like Facebook and Instagram frequently deceive buyers in Mizoram by advertising fraudulent products. Once the scammers have your trust, it's easier for them to trick you into giving away your money for the fraudulent products. Buyers often receive substandard or counterfeit items, leading to financial losses. Lack of stringent regulation and consumer protection further exacerbate this problem. Challenges in combating cybercrime. Several challenges hinder the effective combating of cybercrime in Mizoram. Limited resources. Law enforcement agencies in Mizoram lack the necessary resources, infrastructure, and trained personnel to investigate cybercrimes effectively. Jurisdictional issues. Many cybercriminals operate from outside Mizoram's jurisdiction, making it difficult to apprehend them. Lack of awareness. Awareness about cybercrimes and cybersecurity best practices is limited, particularly in rural areas. Inadequate legislation. Existing laws related to cybercrimes are outdated and need to be revised to address emerging threats effectively. Cultural trust and openness. Mizoram's culture is characterized by trust and openness among its people. While this fosters a sense of community and unity, it can also make individuals more susceptible to cybercrimes, as they may be less cautious about sharing personal information online. Therefore, dealing with stranger is a lot more different. Respect for authority. The culture in Mizoram often emphasizes respect for authority figures. This can lead to reluctance in reporting cybercrimes, especially if victims believe that doing so might reflect negatively on them or the community. Digital naivety. While Mizoram is rapidly embracing technology, there is still a level of digital naivety among certain segments of the population, particularly in rural areas. Cybercriminals exploit this vulnerability by targeting those who may not fully understand online risks. Social stigma. Victims of cybercrimes such as online harassment or defamation may face social stigma within their communities. This can discourage them from seeking help or reporting the crime. Resistance to change. Cultures often resist change, and the rapid adoption of cybersecurity measures may face resistance from those who are more comfortable with traditional practices. Traditional dispute resolution. Mizoram has a tradition of resolving disputes through community leaders or traditional mechanisms. In cases of cybercrimes, victims may opt for these methods instead of pursuing legal action, which could hinder the investigation process. Community pressure. In close-knit communities, there may be pressure not to report cybercrimes or cooperate with authorities out of fear that it could tarnish the community's reputation. Recommendations and solutions. To combat cybercrime effectively in Mizoram, the following measures are recommended. Awareness campaigns. Launch comprehensive awareness campaigns targeting individuals, schools, and communities to educate them about cybercrimes and safe online practices. Strengthen law enforcement. Equip law enforcement agencies with modern tools and technology, as well as provide specialized training in cybercrime investigation. Legislative reforms. Revise and strengthen cybercrime laws to make them more relevant and effective in the digital age. Cybersecurity education. Introduce compulsory IT subjects in schools, starting from elementary through high school, to instill cybersecurity awareness from an early age. Consumer protection. Implement stricter regulations for online transactions and e-commerce to protect consumers from fraudulent products and services. It's all smoke and mirrors designed to convince you to part with your hard-earned money. Cybercrime in Mizoram poses a significant threat to individuals, businesses, and the state's overall security. This is when a scammer contacts you with a proposition, often something like a lottery win or an inheritance from a long-lost relative. The prevalence of online investment scams, bank account fraud, defamation, phishing attacks, and other cybercrimes necessitates immediate action. Whether small or large, near or far, everyone needs to approach the law enforcer. By raising awareness, strengthening law enforcement, enacting legislative reforms, and improving cybersecurity education, Mizoram can better protect its residents from the growing menace of cybercrime and ensure a safer online environment for all. Both of these types of fraud prey on our desire for easy money and financial security. They exploit our hopes and dreams, turning them into tools for deception. The best defense against such scams and cybercrime is awareness, self-confidence, and skepticism. Addressing these challenges requires a multifaceted approach that respects and leverages the cultural advantages of Mizoram while promoting cybersecurity awareness, digital literacy, and legal reforms to combat cybercrime effectively. And remember, don't trust anything on the internet at the first glance. Thank you for watching. If you had enjoyed the video, kindly hit the like button, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate it if you subscribe and share this video to your loved one in your circle as much as possible to create the awareness.